Peace to the human family. The black, the brown, the white, whatever you are. The one race, the human race, we gotta say fuck the racist. How the hell can you split up people based on how they look? Some dumbass shit.
Now, these distinctions that matter are important because oftentimes we talk about distinctions and we talk about being distinct from one another in terms of our race. Race is actually a social construct. From a genetic perspective, from a biochemistry perspective, we are all actually the same color. Our color comes from our melanin. We've all got melanin just to differing degrees.
People say, well, then how do you get black people and white people? Actually, there are no truly black people or white people. People say, I'm a white person. Everybody is brown. There's one basic pigment, it's called melanin, two forms of it. It's more complex than this, but this gives you the basic principle idea. If big A and big B mean a lot of melanin, little a and little b mean a little bit of melanin, if you had all big A's and big B's, you'd have dark skin. Little A's and little B's, light skin. If you had a mixture, middle brown, the world's population, the majority, if you look at the bell curve in regard to skin shade, the majority are middle brown. And so, depending on what genes you have, if you have genes that say you produce a lot of melanin, you'll produce a lot and you'll be dark skin. Or genes that produce not so much melanin.
It's not 2020. I go by a century. Wherever we go, I go, it's 1920. Because that's how they're thinking. Their thinking hasn't changed.
You know, I was just reading something earlier. You know what was big in the 1920s, right? Eugenics.
Biological determinism led to the importance of scientific racism and eugenics movement because it stressed the idea that heredity was everything, that's what determined what human traits were.
Ooh, yeah. Eugenics, the fake bullshit science of eugenics that tried to prove that white people were the superior race.
And so many people began thinking of humans, and especially in the Darwinian way of thinking of humans, that there was lots of variation among the human species. And that variation could be between individuals within a society, so that would be where the eugenics movement came in, trying to engineer human heredity, trying to determine who would be able to reproduce and who would not be able to reproduce.
These are where you get the Margaret Singers.
I think the greatest sin in the world is bringing children into the world, diseased from their parents, that have no chance in the world to be a human being, practically. Delinquents, prisoners, all sorts of things just marked when they're born. That, to me, is the greatest sin.
So that it could determine what the hereditary characteristics would be of humans, or that inequality and variation could be between races. And for many people it was both. They believe both of those things. And so this is where you get scientific racism coming in, the belief that even moral characteristics of different races as they saw them were built into their heredity or their genetic makeup, as we would say today.
But from my view, I believe that there should be no more babies.
Dangers,
yeah. The Ku Klux Klan and all of that type of shit, was down with eugenics.
When did Jesse Owens beat them Germans and Hitler didn't shake his hand? What year was that?
That was in like 30-something.
30? Okay.
But yeah, Hitler was big into eugenics as well.
Oh yeah, man, of course.
Those differences in skin shade, not skin color, are just minor differences. And they are. Genetically, they're very minor. And I'm going to challenge us, and we need to change our terminology. You don't talk about what color someone is, it's what shade they are. We shouldn't be talking about races because of Darwin's ideas.
So it's not that some of us are, this color, some of us are that color, no, we're just different shades of the same color. Some of us just have more melanin than others.
Well, I've heard Al Sharpton get up on TV and say, now people of color, and I say, oh, that's everyone. Do you realize everyone in this room is a colored person? If you're not, you've got a problem. Do you realize what a difference it makes when you look at somebody that you don't like and say, they're my relative? See, it makes a big difference the way you look at people when you realize we're all one race, we're all one family.
And I want you to listen to me on this. Listen to me. Just because you don't have as much melanin as I do, don't you dare think God